The Singapore Slingers form has been erratic this season, starting off with 3 defeats in the first 4 games. And of course, in spite of winning several matches later on, they are currently on a 2-match losing streak. Just what needs to be done to turn the season around?
I think it's a combination of multiple reasons why they've had this start to the season. First of all, you don't want to say the SEA Games, but it has played a part in terms of preparation before the season. I know the local boys were training with the Slingers and training with the national team leading into the SEA Games, and just a few days after the SEA Games ended, they were already on the road playing in the ABL. So it's not been the perfect start for them. Hopefully they find a rhythm as the season progresses. There's also been plenty of change. The foreigners have come in, new boys have come in as well. So chop and change is going to add some instability at the start, but like I said, as the season progresses, hopefully they get used to each other and gel a little more.
Of course, some of the global imports making a difference to the Slingers this season, in spite of the fact that the Slingers currently sitting 7th out of 10th in the table. Most notably, Elias topping the scoring charts with averaging 21 points per game. He was signed from Hong Kong Eastern, of course, and he did win the ABL title with Hong Kong Eastern in 2017. And one of the things he did say in a recent interview, I believe it was with the Straits Times, is that particularly for some of the younger players, sometimes it happens during the season where you hit the wall, and it can get a bit disheartening, but the team really needs to work together to get over the hump in order to push on to the next gear till the end of the season.
I think consistency is difficult in young players especially, but all you have to do is just believe in the process, keep working hard, keep training. Yeah, you might hit a wall, yeah, you might be missing those easy layups, those baskets, but just believe in the process, and I think it will pay off in the long run. Yes, we are going through a little bit of a dip at the moment for the Slingers, but I believe with the quality that we have, and of course with the history that we have in the competition, I think we'll bounce back for sure.
We're going to talk about another one of our global imports, of course, who has made a significant impact in recent months, and that's Anthony McLean. The big man, the centre, has been playing with a foot injury, but even then he's put his heart into everything. Speaking of the belief that you talked about just now, and I think that was most telling in one of the recent games where he actually had tears rolling off his face when he had to be helped off the court in the match against Kuala Lumpur Dragons, and that just says everything for me.
I think that's passion, and I think a lot of athletes, they play hurt. No one's actually ever 100%. You might be carrying a little knock, you might be carrying big injuries, but it's your job to play basketball, to go out there and to do your best for the team, and kudos to him for playing through the pain barrier. But sometimes when your body just shuts down, it shuts down. But hopefully it's not too big of a loss. Hopefully he'll come back much fitter and of course help the Slingers into the playoffs.
Of course, some games still to go till the end of March before the playoffs for the Slingers to hopefully turn things around. They do still sit within a playoff spot, and of course the fans and even coach Neo Beng Siang has been rallying the players together and hoping that I think one of the common things that has been talked about is that hesitancy to pull the trigger, because we do have a significant amount of possession, and we are the highest rebounding team in the ABL, I think averaging 42 per match, but that has not exactly translated into scoring more points for the Slingers.
I think it's very, very difficult, especially when you're going through a dip for confidence, and the players, as you say, hesitancy in pulling the trigger. They've missed a few shots before. Should I make that shot or should I pass it on? As I said earlier, believe in the process. They've made the shots before. It's just about getting the confidence back, and practice will always play a part in getting back their mojo once again.
You can show your support for our Singapore Slingers by heading down to the OCBC Arena. For more info about the Singapore Slingers and the ASEAN Basketball League, of course, you can download the free Singapore Slingers app that carries the latest fixtures, player statistics, as well as a lot of useful information for Singapore Slingers fans. Don't forget, we are all Slingers.